Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit-Down. That's right, folks, you know the drill. Pull up a chair, take a seat. Today we are tackling the 5-minute non-spoiler review of Game Night, the newest Jason Bateman comedy out in theaters, directed by John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, written by Mark Perez, also features Rachel McAdams and a whole stellar cast that we are going to talk about in a little bit. For those unfamiliar with the movie, it is a movie about Bateman and McAdams' characters, Max and Annie. They traditionally host Game Night every week. Max's brother Brooks comes by, played by Kyle Chandler, and changes it all up. He hosts Game Night, and things go terribly wrong. Comedy and hijinks ensue. Oh man, this is a good one. I got a lot to talk about, folks. So you know where I like to start. I like to start with the bad, and with the good. We're going to go 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Bad with this movie, I really don't have anything, man. I'm sure there are some people, because it's a comedy, that can go and nitpick stuff. But for me, man, this movie did everything I was thinking it was going to do, and then so much more. I was so impressed with this movie that I have nothing bad to say about it. And a ton to say good. So let's jump right into it, and we got to start right off the bat with Bateman and McAdams. They're your rocks in this movie. They're your center. You're following them, and they are brilliant. Look, Bateman is Bateman. He's classic Bateman. He is playing in a place that he loves to have fun in, and he does the whole movie. I mean, the squeaky toy sequence that's in the trailer is just comedy gold. Like pee your pants funny. And the best part is that McAdams matches him, man. Their chemistry in this movie is so good, and they balance each other so well. McAdams, I mean, she just shines in her innocentness. She gets so wrapped up in either the games or the action when things, like also in the trailer, when the guy gets sucked into the jet. And she's like, oh yay! Oh no, he's dead! Like, that kind of innocence is throughout the whole movie. And she just gets wrapped up in whatever they're doing. And it's just brilliant. It plays so well. It's really, really smart. It's really, really funny. And they're the last ones to find out a major part of the movie. And that's great, because as you know what's going on, they don't, so they keep playing the game, and things get really funny. Kind of sets up the squeaky toy scene. Other than those two, man, the supporting cast in this film is also brilliant. Kyle Chandler is fantastic. As I said, he plays Brooks. His entrance to the movie is just, it sums up his character. He comes in a loud, flashy car, kind of ruins what they're trying to do, but seems like he could be a good guy, and he keeps you guessing the whole movie. He's great. Jesse Plemons, amazing. Perfect amount of odd and creepy for reasons that the movie kind of explains quite well, and then you kind of feel for him because of the way everybody else treats him. But every time he pops up in the movie, something funny happens. He's involved in two huge scenes. The climax of the movie, which is brilliant, and then the impromptu game night at his house that involves the Jason Bateman dog scene that goes so horribly sideways. It is so funny. One of the best moments in the movie. The rest of the cast, we have to pair everybody off, because everyone's paired off in this movie in the main group. Billy Magnuson and Sharon Horgan, who play Ryan and Sarah, hysterical. Their chemistry is great. They balance each other perfectly. He's really not too smart. She is. The reason that they're at game night together is great. Why she stays, because she's not his girlfriend, is brilliant. And he has a payoff scene that's just so funny. Lamorne Morris and Kylie Nunnery, who play Kevin and Michelle, also brilliant. That's the best part about this movie. You leave your main characters and you're totally okay with wherever the heck you were going. Because everybody else is so good. They are the couple that have been together forever, and they play that so well. A thing comes up in the movie that allows him to harp on it, and it kind of starts treading towards bad, like, Family Guy joke that's going on too long. But the payoff is exquisite. It's probably one of the most funny, cleverest jokes in the whole movie. When everything plays out, you're just like, oh man, you just got me not once, twice. And then there's the big bad. The big bad in this movie, I'm not going to say his name because I didn't realize he was in it. And he, like Bateman, for what he's doing is playing in a world that he's very good at. Only this time he's all bad, and he's great. Absolutely loved him. But the cast is not the only thing that's good about this movie. The writing, very, very smart, very funny from Mark Perez. And John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, kudos. You guys did not tackle this like a comedy, and we got a comedy house with rooms of all different things that you could kind of go play in. like right out the gate, you get this cool opening sequence that's kind of artistic with game pieces falling, and then when the names come up, they fall like the game pieces. Really, really cool. The end credits sequence is awesome. You are gonna laugh your butt off during the end credits sequence. Stay for it. It's great. But that's not it, man. I mean, there's this cool, like, they have these toy towns that they use for transitions. Brilliant. Camera work in this movie is awesome. There's a scene in particular that's like a chase car scene where the camera comes up from behind the car, and it's kind of like a Grand Theft Auto shot, and it's really cool. There's another chase sequence that's all one steady cam shot, and it's brilliant. There's tone shifts in the movie. It goes to like suspense horror, like kidnapping, thriller type stuff, and then back into comedy, and then like some drama, and like I said, they just play in all these different pockets inside this comedy house, and it works so well. And the best part is it keeps you guessing the whole movie. Every time you think you have it figured out, you don't, and that's why it's so cleverly written, and it's why it works so well. Oh man, that is 5 minutes of just goodness, guys. Oh man, Game Night, so funny. Just to kind of put a bow on it, like everything they do in the movie just plays well. That keeping you guessing and how the cast figures things out, so smart. Like I said, this is just a really smart, funny movie. Well written, well directed, well executed, well acted. Go see Game Night because it's awesome. That's all the Seaman's got to say. So what do you guys have to say? Hit that comment section. Let me know what you thought of Game Night. Did you love it as much as I did? Did you just like it? Did you think it was okay? If you didn't see it, have I enticed you to want to? I hope so, because it's so funny and so worth the viewing. If you like the video, please thumbs up. I love those. And as always, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so you get an alert every time I make a new video. For the Seaman Cinema Sit Down, you know me. I'm the Seaman. I am signing off. Peace!